Michael Collins.
Thank you, Chairperson. Our healthcare system is now at breaking point, almost 2 years into this pandemic. In Ireland, on November the 21st, 2020, we had 344 cases of COVID. Fast forward to November the 21st, 2021, we have 4,181 cases of COVID. November the 21st, 2020, we had 273 cases of COVID in hospital. Fast forward to November the 21st, 2021, we have 668 cases of COVID in hospital. And on November the 21st, 2020, we had 32 COVID patients in ICU. Fast forward to November the 21st, 2021, we have 125 COVID patients in ICU. The Taoiseach recently said on News Talk, if we all collectively behave, this too will pass. This is utterly condescending of the Taoiseach. Actually, the reality is that the general public have behaved. In fact, the public held firm and followed all the rules. It's the government that have failed to play their part by not delivering the ICU beds. So what the hell have you spent the 28 billion extra COVID spend on? Ireland needs 200 additional ICU beds to bring us up to even the EU average. The true costs of the pandemic will probably never be fully quantified. The knock-on effects of prolonged shutdowns are immeasurable. The government has handed themselves extraordinary powers, and the members of NPHET bask in the bizarre celebrity status the media conferred on them since the start. The mixed messaging and lack of transparency coming from the government is ridiculous. We have people terrified, businesses going to the wall, people not knowing whether we are going into another lockdown or not. Some of the key measures we need in place are a return to test and trace, increase our ICU capacity. You would like to think nearly 2 years later that this would have been done by now, free antigen tests and clean air systems in schools. Professor John argues that John Crown argues that we do not have the worst quality of healthcare in the developed world. We have instead the worst managed healthcare system in the developed world, run by technically deficient, medically illiterate bureaucrats. That's what Professor John Crown stated recently, and it's hard to blame him. And Minister, in the last few seconds I have to bring up the issue of confusion that's out there for businesses that don't know from day to day, are they going to be closed next week or what? There's a major issue, and it's not being addressed because there's rumours coming out from this government that maybe the 13th of December could lead to closure. We have to dispel those rumours because these businesses are hanging by a thread for their very, very survival, Minister. And that's the most simple thing we can do. Obviously, everybody has to be careful, has to take care, and follow the guidelines as best we can. But certainly, some confirmation as to where people stand in relation to the future of their businesses need to be announced by government going forward.